me a glass, boys. It's age time. Ha ha!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got my mic working again. It just feels right not having the headset on. I don't know why. And I'm going to turn my music up just a little. Alright, I have to do this game. This was another Jared and Nate special. Mr. I'm all out of bubblegum, yellow. Alright, just so you know, we had no idea that this was a post-imperial game, which shows how much we're paying attention. Otherwise, we probably would have picked different civs. We just thought it was regicide. So that confused us. And probably would have been better to start off with like 2 TCs. I was already on the normal build. Like I see these guys. Knew what they were doing. Put down 2 CCs right off the bat. I don't know what Jared did. He probably... Yeah, he was actually smart. Unlike me, my hands are already on the controls. And I really wanted to get up a siege workshop, just in case. But I should have really gone for 2 TCs. I don't know what I was doing. I'm like, what is this, deathmatch? Or, I don't know. I guess the resources were standard for regicide, as far as I know. Yeah, because you always have like that 150 stone. Jared and I have a horrible, horrible history of regicide. It always turns out badly. I actually think I posted one game. I think regicides are like the main reason I started doing these commentaries, is because they would just end so funny and bad and sad, and sometimes great and glorious. I think more sad and depressing than most. Like I posted one called the Game of Thrones, which is a 2v2. Is it 6 people? 2 on 2. Yeah, it was. Felt like more at the time. Which started out good. I don't know. You can watch that one. There was another one I'll tell you about because I couldn't find it, but it was one of the saddest stories in the Jared and Nate chronology of Age of Empire regicide games. And where to begin? It was a Black Forest. And I remember at the beginning of this game, not that game, but this game, started out very similar because Jared is like, should I send my king over to yours? I'm like, hell no. Do you remember the game? Do you remember the game? What happened in the game is I walled up my side. I'm like, all right, I'm going to move my king into your base just in case they push me out of my base, and then we can fall into yours, and we're just going to swing all my pressure onto Jared's flank, which worked out great. We surprised Jared's flank, and we actually took 2 of his gold mines and a stone mine and one of his town centers, pushed him off enough, and we just quickly mopped up that gold and actually continued to push very slightly. But we didn't clear out like 1 or 2 villagers hit up in like the north of the map and cut through with petards and like nearly took out both of our kings. Nearly. And we're like, oh, that'll never happen again. That we're like, how often does that happen? We made it. I think we built maybe an extra wall, but it's still like 1 castle, and a town center with a thin, unfortified wall to protect us. And we closed in on both sides. I was starting to push from my side now that Jared had, and they were just in one quarter of the map. I'm sure. Actually, I looked at the end of the game, and both their kings were hiding up in a corner, like with towers and a castle, and we were doing good. And there was a forest wall in the middle, and they cut right down the middle, and with like petards beyond imagine came with a cavalry archer support, and just took both of our kings out. And I just remember at the end of the game there was no like, oh man, like good game. There's no dialogue, not from them, not from us. And Jared and I like no words. I think we both sat there, just staring at the screaming inside. No, staring at the screen, just like, wow, that sucked. Like to play such a long game and just get taken out. So, saying that, let's speed this up a little bit. You're going to see some of this in this game and realize that Jared and I should just not play Age of Empires. You'll understand that. B, we're a little rusty. C, we didn't know what we were getting into in this game. I chose the Ethiopians because I thought this was a normal game. I should pay more attention. Because I was thinking like a castle show-tell rush would have been sexy. Take out one of their castles, maybe get a king. Kind of like the Tarkin rush on a castle. Tarkins are probably way better at it, but you know, with arson and their high attack, still better to do Tarkins. Tarkins can take the hits. Yeah, if you're just dealing with buildings, you might as well. And I probably wouldn't have told Jared to go Goths. Goths are good, but post-imperial wise, I mean, they can serve on resources, but I mean, they got mediocre siege, and they do have hand cannons, and I mean, they're not the worst, but the fact that one of them went Japanese, we should have paid more attention to, because samurai, like, really pretty much limits the show-tell and the Huskarl. I actually don't know how well show-tells do against samurai. There was no major matchups in this game because I just figured they did poorly. Poorly. Alright, action here. Slow it down, sorry. Wasn't much to see there. Even like standing up to these horses, these show-tells don't do very well. Yeah. They deal a hefty blow, but arrow fire and you know, they're good in a pinch though. Like I was in trouble here, so I just started. I knew there was samurai coming, but I just started pumping them because I didn't know what to do. My eyes coming out with samurai. The one thing that really saves my butt though is these onagers with their extra blast damage, which I felt like I should got some better hits on that, but the hill was messing with that maybe a little bit. So we start out okay. I mean, I'm getting my butt kicked because I can't organize my thoughts. This is why I need to do more of these games. It pushes me out of my element. You know, you're not doing the standard build up here. But Jared was quick to come over to help. The cheap infantry does well, and I'm glad he went Goss in hindsight. It probably would have been better to have something with more powerful siege or someone who could build walls, which was another thing, because he actually was in a great spot on the map. We'll get into that later. You'll see the disaster soon. Don't want to give too much away. And also the Ethiopians get the free halberdier upgrades, but when you're starting post-imperial, that doesn't really help you out. Really kind of limits your advantages as a normal player, because now it's pretty much just a slugfest, and who can get the best trade, which I'm okay with, I guess. I'm a resilient bastard, you know. I can take hits. And it is true with Jared and I, and he said this before, that we don't feel comfortable as players unless we're in the corner and on the ropes. That's when we're normal, you know. I play a lot of games where we've come back. feel like a lot of newer players, maybe not newer players, yeah, like newer, younger people who are used to this game kind of give in like as soon as their strategy doesn't work. Oh, the rush failed. Oh, I'm getting hammered here. Might as well resign. It's not over till it's over. I mean, this doesn't look really great right now. But you gotta remember that they're spending resources too. There's been a lot of times where people have quit, and I'm like, you don't realize what I had. I didn't have much left. I was about to give up myself, but you resigned first. Because sometimes your enemy is just as exhausted as you are. Very nice work from Jared there. He was not watching. I'm not sure why the Japanese was going the cav archers. I guess they're okay. I don't know if they get the... I guess they do get the pierce. But I thought the Magyars had the better cav archer because they get the longer range, but I didn't see him making too much. Or maybe he does later. Yeah, if I was the Japanese, I'd be going samurai. I probably wouldn't bother with halberdiers. To either go all samurai as your gold unit and get out like skirmishers as trash with your trebs. You gotta use your trebs. It's the Japanese. And I would do cav archers and their castle unit, the Hussar, Magyar Hussar. As far as siege, I don't think they have anything very special, but just allowing the Japanese to go heavy. Trebs probably would have been enough, because the Magyar Hussar is great if gold runs thin on this game, because you already got the upgrades that it costs no gold anyways, so you're sitting pretty there. You just got to keep the food going. Give a little speed up here. I'm not sure why I took water. Still pumping out the Showtell Warriors. I really wasn't sure what to build. I wanted some kind of ranged unit, but mainly I was just using onagers as my ranged unit for now and just trying to defend them with whatever I could. And I knew I wasn't going to do well against the samurai, but you do what you got to do. So they got some good attacks on us, which gave them a lot of time to get trade up, which we weren't. We were just kind of getting going now. Just really getting the markets up. I'm not really sure who had the better trade route. Like theirs is up earlier, but theirs not quite as long as ours, but ours has to go through some thin areas. Well, just one thin area. And I wasn't really too worried about trade right now, because I thought they were going more offensive, but I think they wasted some time here just to get some gold up on the trade, and now they're pumping out the military again. So I'm at 185 pop. They're right behind us. Oh no, orange only has 130. Let's slow this down again, because I see him. Oh, those are ships. And let's see what Jared had. Jared, look at Jared. I mean, he's been playing really great. Getting the units out like he should. Very nice. A hundred military. Yeah, if I saw this a little earlier, I could have got 4 shots off. But anyways, yeah. They cleaned up nicely. Okay. So red is sneaking in here. Samurai support. Jared probably could have put a palisade wall there. But yeah, they would have cut through it pretty fast. You should have called for a wall too. I could have walled him. I just wasn't thinking that these Goths. I was a little distracted here, but overall, Jared's the one carrying the weight. But red doing a nice sneak in here. I guess they're both missing that last armor upgrade. The Japanese get it though. Pretty sure Japanese get all the upgrades. So do the Ethiopians. But I guess the Magyars are missing that last one. Oh, so right here. Red gets a nice drop. Takes 1 castle out. Samurai actually do really well. This is because of arson. That's really all it's built up to be. There's really not too many samurai there, but look at that king. I mean, ho ho. Definitely could have got the shot off. And there wasn't too much lag, so if he was paying a little bit more attention, he could have got that. Oh, but I was yelling the whole time, like, get your king out of there! Oh, I wish I had a recording because the dialogue was hilarious. And he was sitting out there too for like a second. Yeah, so he had like good 2 chances to take him out. But that was actually impressive that that little amount of samurai was able to bring that castle down. And we didn't miss too much here. They pushed us back, and I'm like, I'm here. Here to help. Too late. So remember I told you the story, the other game, where we don't learn from our mistakes. Just keep that in mind. Jared and I, we just need to learn from our mistakes. So right now, we're still a score lead. I don't know how. I guess red lost a lot of units in that attack, even though it was very well done. Almost got him. Almost. And I guess there's something to be learned from red here that we'll see soon. Yeah, I didn't know what to make. I started making archers. I guess their archers aren't that bad. Really, their halbs aren't that bad. Their cavalry's not that great either. I don't think they get the bloodlines. And all the Shotels are very fast created units. They get taken down pretty easily. Just in the late game, that HP really doesn't matter. They did some great raids here. This was just annoying. I should have been walling off. I'm the one with stone walls. I don't know why I wasn't walling off. This is really all my fault. This game is it's all my fault. I don't like walls, okay? I should have built some walls. I don't know. I'm building houses. I mean, Jared, max pop. He's doing amazing. I'm still stuck at 200. And they're both getting up there too. Red's got another sexy army here. Maybe, you know, a lot of times I discount, especially with a cav archer. You know, I'll like never use it unless it's the Hun cav archer or like the Magyar cav archer or like the Mongols. But the Japanese cav archer, I guess it's not that bad. Take a look. Ooh, what did I do? Blacksmith, yep, they get everything. They're missing the cavalry, which we know is not good for them. They get their tower upgrade here in the new expansion. But yeah, they get Parthian tactics. Yeah, really, maybe they changed them. Did they always have Parthian tactics? Yeah, sorry, I see no reason why they shouldn't use them. They don't get any extra special bonuses like the Mongols. They think they fire faster, or I know the Turks get something or other. What do the Turks get? I can't remember. I can't remember which one fires faster. Or one has like 20%. I don't know. I'll look that up later. That'll bother me. And that's another one I never use is the Turks, you know, because you're always thinking cannons. And I watched some of the videos on the Ethiopian siege here, and I remember the Scorpion doesn't do as much blast damage, but it is a little bit more too, and so does the Ram. But it's the Onager that really does. Nice job. Oh wow, that was some major gold there from Zach. I guess he's supporting Red here. Well, it's true. I mean, Orange really is not that gold heavy, so he can just dump off his gold and just mainly produce the Hussar guys, which are a very competent unit, and let the Japanese do the gold. I would have loved, if I knew this was going to be this type of game, I would have gone like Persian. Oh, this is a great scene right here. I mean, you just got to be careful. I mean, no idea why he was not using siege. That was just disastrous. And this was not a laggy game. Like, there was no reason for that. Like, I don't know if he knew that we didn't build castles there, but he just... You know, he was going right for the king. Is what he was going for. And he got so close last time, I think he was just thinking, hey, try again. I'm so mad at him wall. Like, Jared's over here walling palisades. There's only 3 little fords here, little shallows that I could have easily stoned off. I do later in the game. Yes, camels aren't that great. I mean, they get all their attack, but we're missing that bloodlines. Now the Malian camels, those are the sexy ones. With their +5 attack. Or I should just got more navy out. But I am approaching that 300. I know Jared's already there. Which is part of the problem, being the Goths. I think we just let those samurai intimidate us a little too much. We probably could have got around them. Like done some raiding. Like even if he dropped Huskarls, got him in here somewhere, got him back deep into the economy. We were just afraid of the samurai. I think he should just switch to the champions. Too many halberdier. There's too many halberdiers is his problem. Yeah, a little siege. He could have gone cannons too. At this point, I'm not even thinking about the Sheltel warriors. It's a waste of gold. Pretty much just needed halberdier. The Goth Watchtower. I'm actually not sure what I get as the Ethiopians. Probably nothing too great. Did I look at the Japanese before? Wait a minute. 1 second. One minute here. I did. Okay. I thought like maybe I was leading you guys astray. Okay. I did look at the Japanese. What did I want to look at though? Like, did I really look at the Japanese? Maybe I'm just lying to myself. Yeah, Ethiopians do not get Parthian tactics. I had to double check. And they don't get champion. I realized that in this game. I didn't really notice that before. No fast fire. They do get keep, but no bombard tower. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Alright. Sometimes all this siege is a little sloppy. It's hard. I mean, 300 is great pop. But defending all the waters, shouldn't even bothered. Towers up. And, you know, a few boats in reserve and just walled this. Because red makes a great move here. And Jared just stretched too thin at this point. He's got the population. Getting some nice raids. I think his scouts are actually better than my scouts. Missing the last armor. Oh wait, I don't get that armor either. Yeah, his are definitely better than mine. I was actually crushing my boats here. Yeah, I was actually in the right position for this, but he just walks right past it. I'm surprised at how little damage I actually do with these boats. Here we are again. Hitting the castle. I tell you, we just don't learn from our mistakes, Jared and I. You know, all it takes is a little wall. And it's not his fault. I should have made like a nice fortress in the corner. I accept it. We are bad at regicide. That's just all I have to say. There's the king right there. I remember I'm yelling at him at this point. Just get out of there. Go up. Go up. And he's free at this point. He's free. And he runs that way. And I couldn't believe it. He was good. He was good right here. I don't know why I ran that way. So when your king is under attack like that and the castle, set the thing where the task button. It's T. All I know it is T. The T button to a position where you want him to run to, and he'll actually do a little leap hyperspace. Sometimes even he'll jump over units and then just set off running. So he stood there for a good actual 3 whole seconds, game time, and then ran the wrong way because Jared was trying to control him, and sometimes you can't see the king. The king was hard to see, so you want him just moving, all moving, and then you're good. You're not always good, but there was boats there. They could have helped him out, given him some cover. Yeah, I'm mad because I was right there. I just walked right past it. I could have boxed him in maybe. I don't know what I was thinking. Put him right there on the shallows. They probably cut through me pretty fast, but I could have probably given him a second maybe. I guess I just didn't expect that to happen. That was rough. Well, we're still in the lead, right? And yeah, I was on call with Jared for this game, and I was just commiserating with him at this point. But even though Jared's down, the ghost of Jared continued to support me in this game. So yes, he was spying for me. Yeah, we cheat. What? What are you gonna do about it? You gonna report me? You gonna take my beer away from me? He had such an army too. He's still got 250 units. I'm I'm gonna take your gold though. Give me gold. I think I steal his relics too. Yeah, we got the other castles up here. I don't know why I didn't move them back over here. And he's got a nice hill there. Don't forget your hill advantages. Just looking for a better spot for him to put him. So I'm going to speed this up. So I'm mad now. Drunken Empires is mad. I don't know if these things get blast damage. I mean, more blast damage than they already have. I don't think they do. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. I don't know if it would say in here. Where is it? Where's the castle? Doors and engines. It says we siege workshop units. So I guess so. I probably would use more if I knew that. I just, for some reason, I wasn't thinking they were. It also be cool if they made P-tards, but I know for sure P-tards are not involved in that. But that'd be cool. That should be a Civ thing. They should add that in for somebody. Awesome P-tards. P-tards aren't used enough. That would, I think they made them cheaper to get them used a little bit more. But in Regicide games, they are used a good number. Not too much in this game. Yeah, these Hussars really do some heavy damage on the siege. Like, even with halberdiers chasing them down, they just came in there and cut down all the siege. Which is expensive. Jared is 5,000 gold when he went down. Jared had such a good economy. He's got like a million town centers. He had such a great land. The land of Jared. He had stone there. I should have taken that stone. And I know you're a little upset about the fast forward right now, but you won't be. So I'm going to let you in on a secret. This is a long game. That's just like the intro to this game. So if you actually finish this game, you're in it for the long haul. This is a long game. Jared's still helping out a little bit. Clearing up some fools. So I grabbed his relics. Stole his gold. Hate when people kill my trade carts. So I'm back with the show tell. I'm thinking sneak in there. I got Jared, the eye in the sky. Like, Jared, tell me where he is. I don't know what's up with his phone either, because we don't chat through. We just call each other. And he's breaking up horrible. I'm like, where on the map? Red's smart, you know. He's like, that crap ain't happening to us. So at this point, they just know they have to hold out. Like, they got the trade. I got no trade. So they're sniping it on me. We're much out of gold right now. And we're going for the sneak attack. I want to see their gold. 5,000 for red. Another 5,000 for orange. I see the samurai, and I'm like, hell no. Don't want to do that dance. Don't fight a battle you can't win. Better to go let them die doing some raiding. Probably should attack the house that was already burning. did my little distraction. Red still down here. Wasn't able to get any trade up because he keeps sniping it. Not that I'm not about to snipe his trade. Looks like they're actually hurting on food, which is surprising. But they have like no need for gold. So trade is just booming. Actually surprised they didn't wall this in. But there is the answer to the samurai. And I was worried about this, but I know, you gotta pick your battles. I'm like, I want to get the kings. I just get the kings, it'll be over with. So that's what I'm just trying my hardest to get to those kings. And they're trying to get to me. Can't do 3 battles at once. But I'm surprised at the food shortage. Well, orange was he was making all those. Who's ours? Red, very nice though. Ridiculous amount of gold. Probably didn't know what to do with it. I would have just made mass Trebs. Mass Trebs, you just place them right here and focus fire on the scorpions. Not sure what I was going for that time. Look at all those horses they killed. That's beastly. I need to use samurai more. I got a ton of health. Nice attack. And the attack fast. And they killed the market, so I got nothing now. I can't even trade. I don't think he built one up here even, so. And it just takes up population room and pretty much gold. I was relying on relics this whole game. I should have taken that one. I don't know why I didn't take that one. Hated how open my economy was here. I'm keeping that 300 up though. Yeah, I got a few good shots in there, but it was not organized enough. If I just had the units in the front. Probably could have held that a little bit better. Should have done better. That was a lot of scorpions. That should not have gone down. Did a little raiding here. What's good is I took out their market, so slowed down the gold income, but they got so much gold that he just dumped a bunch. One of them just dumped like 5,000 gold. I don't know what he spent it on. Oh, I didn't even see their kings. That's cool. Yeah, my king was a little funky looking too. Which I can't see because I'm not showing myself. Where's my king? See, I don't even know where my own king is. That's how I roll. That's cool that they changed up the kings. I think that's sweet. So sweet. The thing about Red is he didn't make trash this whole game. Where is his economy, though? Where are you, Red? I'm not sure what he's doing. I guess all his farms ran out. Oh, that's what he did with the gold. And I decided, you know, Ethiopians, let's try the Rams out. If only I had an onager. Oh, the gold that would have given me. That's them changing up their trade line a little bit. Because he was pretty open down here, so that's where I was going to start working on him. That would have been a lovely shot. Giving my left nut to take that shot. I hope that volume wasn't loud this whole time. I just realized it. I'm half deaf, you know. I like the volume really loud, and then I like replay it. I'm like, that was freaking loud, man. I'm like swallowing the mic too, so I don't get it. I don't know what I wasn't really planning to go for the king here because I know he's just massed over there. I'm just, you know, if I take out a castle, that's, you know, stone they gotta use. And I actually thought I would get like a shot in on these dudes. Like, what would the ram do? Did I not get that castle? No, I guess I only got one. I thought there'd be like big blast damage. You know, sometimes when all the trebuchets are together, you'd hit them with the ram and they all fall. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Probably should have protected the trade line, but now we're finally stonewalling, which I should have done when Jared was still alive. And I honestly don't know how to crack these cookies because they're playing really defensively, but they're kind of playing too defensively. I don't know. They did a good job. It's good to know. I really was trying to hit their houses at one point. Just like, I took out all these houses in a castle. Like, I'm gonna crush their population room. Crush their will to live. Look at that, nice. That was some nice splash damage. At this point, I'm honestly thinking it's over. I don't have a game plan. In my mind, is I gotta kill the king, and that king is just not going to die. This is the one time where you can have them together. If you're gonna put them together, have a massive fortress, like something like this. But honestly, they were safe. without these armies. These armies could have been like half of what they had here. Had the Navy, put it to use. And I can only be in so many places at once, so if they moved into Jared's area, they would have got his relics. There was still some resources. There was this stone that I really could have used that I just don't think I saw the whole game. A little gold there, I don't think I saw. I was a little distracted, so I'll forgive myself. I don't understand why Red didn't take these resources. Because that's not the first, he had this gold pile, which I stole from him. He's got a little one over here. I mean, they got all the gold in the world, but come on. Like, where are your villagers? I feel like, and then he's got all these lazy. I'm looking at the wrong guy here. Does he not want to spend the wood? He's out of food. He's still got these massive armies, though. I mean, you gotta come at me with Trebs. This ground force crap is what's killing them. Like, to not make a single Treb just makes me angry. You're gonna make scorpions. You can't assault with scorpions. And this is what happens when you have scorpions. Pancakes. Don't even know what to say about all that. Like, I felt badass holding up here, but these guys overconfident, maybe? I know what it's like to get the one king kill and be feeling pretty high. If you want to see what that's like, you can check out that Game of Thrones game a couple videos back. I'm not going to ruin the end of that one. But getting a king kill doesn't mean squat. So we have a king that's moves. Where did he go? Or is he there too? Ah, they're both there. Trying to unclick them. Should have put like a villager in each one to confuse me. He probably didn't want to build this up again. Because he saw my navy, and then he's like, oh, he's not paying attention. I'm like yelling at them for resources, but my economy was really hurting. Like that's close to 200, 250. I must be running on like 50 villagers. 50 villagers and 4 relics. keep them on their toes. They kept switching up my seeds that I was using. I'd go rams, I'd go scorpions, I'd go back to the onagers. And my onagers were always the secret weapon. That probably could have been worse than it was. Oh, nice. Yeah, onagers are easily taken out sometimes, but you know, like, just get in there, you kill them so fast. But just one good shot makes them worth it. They probably already earned their weight in gold right there. But if they're, oh, definitely there. Oh my gosh. If I had scorpions, I'd be moving them like far, far away. Like onagers, okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. Oh, it's so sad. It's sad. See, it only takes a couple guys. Then the party's over. The party's over. Almost had one more good shot in there. So I'm getting a little frustrated at this point. You can see my food dropping, my gold null. Really want to go hit those fishing there, Mr. Empires. Did I see that gold yet? I know there was gold down here. Get that gold. Maybe that's my problem. It's all yellow. Yellow all looks the same to me. Part of it was I knew I just kept, if I kept the pressure on, that was less pressure on my home base, less pressure on my villagers. I know they were really down here, and they're probably wondering why I attacked here, but hey, those are castles, and that's stone that I want. And if I cut off this area, it's less area they have. Castles were expensive this late in the game, and I don't know why you would not take that stone. I'm actually gonna wonder how many villager kills this guy gets. Jared to save the day. Look at that. Killing from the grave. There we go. Finally did it. Hey, excuse me. Put you on view lock for a second. I'm gonna get a glass of water. Did I win yet? Oh, look, Jared's dead. Sorry, I had to get water. I'm dying here. So yeah, I'm gonna take that stone. What are they doing up here? You guys will have to let me know, but I'm not sure I saw like a single Treb. I don't know if like they made this pact that they were only allowed to use like scorpions and ground forces, but you know, like a ram or two would have probably done pretty good here. something. I don't think either of them get bombard cannons, which is not good, but Jap Trebs, I mean, stop making the Cav archers. I mean, they're not really doing that great for you. If you went Trebs and Halberdiers, I'd probably be happier. I know I said it before, because orange, I get it, he doesn't have great siege. Red does, and it's not scorpions. Just because you can get heavy scorpions doesn't mean you should use them. Especially when you know I got like super duper onagers. They actually probably could have taken that castle down. Infantry does a lot better against castles than they used to. How much gold you guys floating still? So I did alright, you know, I shortened that trade line by, yeah, like almost quartered it. Probably about a third of the length it was before. It's definitely not half. They're only making about a third of their gold. You could put it that way. I don't know if the spirit of the law, mathematics would agree with that, but that's what I'm gonna say. Water, so good. Wellspring of life. This game needs to end, right? You know, I think I did what I had to do. I made up for my blunders in the beginning. Obviously, keeping Jared alive was important, and maybe we should have done what he said and just put a castle. Boop. Actually, it probably would have been better down here. And I should have walled them up. Should have been my top priority. I think it's just they rushed me, and I was all antsy in my pantsy. So who actually wins in a fight? Samurai or a champion? Well, not these champions, but like a Japanese champ versus elite samurai. Samurai's got more health, but champ's got extra attack. But I would guess I would always take the health. I always like the health more than the attack. And that goes to show with the shell-toe warrior. It's only useful in certain situations. There we go. Got some. The orange is like, you know, screw this. I'm gonna use the Trebs. Oh look, it works. He's defending. Probably defend more. But he's actually making some headway. You know, he can't go fast. You know, you got your king kill. You only gotta get one more king kill. There's no reason to waste large groups. Especially, you know, when I'm packing some heavy artillery. I don't know how they're doing on population. Okay, he's down to 150. And now he's down to 130. Red's actually... He's trying to build houses, I bet, right now. Yeah. What we were taking him out. That's why it's good to be the Huns. Or the Incas. Incas would have done well on this game. Slingers and the Kamyuks. Their siege isn't bad either. I could have rolled with that. Yeah, their food sucks. I don't even know how they're operating right now. I don't think I'm doing much better. No. Mine's just more spread out, but it's really not that much better. Yeah, they took out my town center here. I think I just moved it down there. Got some farms here. I found that gold yet? Still haven't found that gold. Still haven't seen that stone. Would really like to use it. Monks took a hit. I want you to know that Jared is still watching this game. This is a long game. I've been fast forwarding too a few times here. Speaking of that, let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, my economy's barely holding on at this point. I know I gotta go back in. Otherwise that gold will just keep piling up. I think I could just trade gold for like wood. I was actually thinking at one point, I'm like, what if I destroy just like all the wood around them? You know, that might have worked. Just like if I had the time, just like take out large chunks of forest, force them to trade gold for wood. So yeah, they had a good bit in the back here. That would have taken. That starvation method might have taken a while. That wasn't really pretty for either of us. Definitely gonna finish me off right there. Yeah. Never quit. Right? If anything, I hope my games have taught you that you should never ever quit. Just remember Drunken Empires. Those are the games you'll always remember. Games you held on. Not the games where you got the quick rush on a guy. And you're like, oh yeah, rush time. And he quit. Yeah, I'm the best. Or how about I fought 2 versus 1 to the bitter end. The very bitter end at this point. Like, I don't even know how it feels to be in these guys' shoes. It's like you won't die. We keep throwing larger and larger groups of men into his onagers. And he keeps mowing them down. I think that's what makes me mad. It's like I switched it up a little bit, but they just consistent. Once again, a couple rams. Taking out my houses. Learning from the best, that's what it is. He must be hurting for wood, because he's come out here. Oh, that's because I'm back here. Trying to get to that trade again. I think I've given up on the king. I just know the trade's there, and can't keep attacking from the same angle. Not sure what the game plan was there. No. Dead. Oh, they got another one. Not doing good here. That's okay. I got some stone. Find that gold pile yet? No! Dang it. So mad about that. Could have used that. Very helpful. Yeah, this is where they were kind of getting smarter and pushing me down here. Notice all my army is over there attacking them, so they're switching it up on me. And just see what they did with just a few Trebs there. They got at least two castles there, and a couple of buildings. Maybe a third castle here. Not sure what's distracting me. Guess all of this is. Fire! No! Almost. Did it go down? It stayed. It's a beautiful thing. And they stopped me again. I'm so mad. And I still didn't get the relic. Well, folks, I mean, that's about it. I mean, they kill me here at the end. Or maybe not. You didn't believe that, did you? Do you think I would show you a game where I lost? Oh wait, yeah, I do that all the time. I'm gonna leave you in suspense. I'm not gonna tell you how it ends. I'm gonna make you watch the end. Maybe it's just beginning. This could go on for days. I played this game for a week straight. I don't know what the longest, like, played game of Age of Empires is. Because technically, if you got trade, you could keep going. Trade and relics. Get some monks out there to heal. I hate samurai. Look at that. It's garbage. I had the numbers. My resources suck so bad. Somehow I keep making siege armies. I don't know how I keep doing it. Sorry, I'm checking their resources. They're not doing good either. Oh my gosh, what happened? Well, that's devastating. I didn't even see that. That was a lot of siege. Here we go. It's pikeman time. Yeah. Ridiculous how tough the samurai are. No! Almost again. There we go, Jared helping out. Jared MVP this game, for sure. Gearing up for another ram assault down here. Trying to mix it up, you know, hit him from different angles. I don't know why they box themselves in so much, though. If you're going to box yourselves in, you might as well wall up a little more sturdy. Craziness, sorry. My mouse can't handle it. Run away! This was like a last-ditch effort here. It failed horribly. Didn't actually get a hit on the castle. Wow. Castle never took damage. I have no wood. I have more gold than wood. Lost my castle. Lost Jared's monks. Now, alternatively, no, I'm not gonna say it again. Not gonna say nothing. Down to 100 pop. Who's down to 40? Orange is down to 40 pop. 37. Doing orange. Yeah, I threw a ton of resources into all that crap. I guess I did some damage, but I definitely didn't definitely do as much damage as I wanted to. But, you know, I beat him back into that corner. Stopped that trade at least like 5 times now. But at least they have trade. I got relics, which they nearly got. Rebuild that monastery. These are still sitting pretty over here. I still didn't get that gold. Oh, that gold would have been so nice. Oh, it would have been so nice. Look at all that gold. Just look at it. Look at it. Touch it. Look at that stone. Ah. Oh. Hate my life. Get more rams out. Persistence, people. Persistence wins these games. And who can ever stay awake the longest, too? I'm pretty sure. Maybe they were just taking naps. Nap intervals. Alright, here you go, folks. This is when they finally take me out. With the most brilliant tactics I've ever seen. First you have the villager distraction. And then to top that off, you have the flanking. Yes, the flanking of the trade carts. The trade carts are very important to follow up right after the villager assault, because they really confuse your enemy. Nothing confuses your enemy more then just a large caravan of assaulting trade carts on your home front. So remember this tactic. Pros use this. Only the pros. Feel like I should have got that shot. And it is the trade cart assault, followed by the samurai. Just brilliant. Alright, maybe the trade cart attack doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Whoa, isn't that a beautiful sound? You didn't think I actually lost, right? No. And here we go. The ram attack from the bottom. There's gold there. I don't think I ever saw this gold. Ah. So mad. Had that gold, it might have been over. I don't know what you guys think about that game. I'm not quite sure what I think about that game. But look at those kills, right? Look at those deaths. Hey, sacrifice is important. Yeah, I lost a lot of units. Yeah, at one point I was sporting close to 250 army, which means I only had 50 villagers. Jared, very nice. Lots of villagers. Relic gold, keep me in business. Got a few more researchers than everyone. That's cool. There you go. Never give up. Never surrender. They could have stuck in there too. They could have won that. Even at the end when it was dark, because you looked at my resources, they were just as bad as theirs. Just needed some booming. They were tired. A lot of the newer players of this game, the ones who didn't ever play the campaigns, they don't, like, us older folk know what it's like, because we've battled through long campaigns and long games, and it's just normal for us to get beat up and just come back. That's they don't know how to handle it. They just resign. It's like, oh, I lost my scout cavalry to the town center. Gonna have to resign. Don't know how to recover from that one. Look, they had decent economy too. I mean, I think this really let it go at the end. I think it was wood that killed them, because they're running out of wood in the corner. I saw red moving out, but the trade definitely, yeah, my trade sucked. All right, guys, thanks for watching.